Hello everybody. Today we're going to be doing Universe, Transformers, Acid Storm. Okay, he's a Seeker Jet, green. This one's camo. The other one, the original, was sort of like a really bright green, sort of like Skids is today from the Revenge of the Fallen series. Sorry if I keep looking down. I'm kind of looking at his information here so I don't get anything wrong. As a sidebar, I do suggest you keep all the information for them. I take all of my Transformers out of the box because I'm an idiot. Some people like it, some people don't. I believe if you're going to do it, probably the proper way to do it is to buy two, so you can have one that you actually play with and one that you actually keep in the box and keep mint, because they have a great following to them, and there is something to be said for keeping them original. This is from the Universe line. I personally like the Universe line. Anybody that's seen some of my other reviews, I like the Universe line, but I like the diecast line better. I even like the classic line, but I personally like the diecast line better, and a lot of people are going to have a problem with that because a lot of people don't like the diecast line. But the titanium series to me is very cool, personally. Sorry if I pissed you off, I really didn't mean to. I'm not a collector who collects everything, I'm a collector who collects certain things. If it's a Seeker Jet, I'm probably going to buy it. Anywhere, Thundercracker, Starscream, Acid Storm, Dirge, yeah, I'm probably going to own it. Thrust. My personal preferences are the lesser known ones. Acid Storm, a little background, a very little role in G1, a very little role. When Prime went down with a chest injury and Bumblebee and Silver Streak went back to Cybertron using the gate, Megatron had left Soundwave in charge, or Shockwave in charge, and some of the troops that he had left were the Rainmakers, which were 3 jets. Acid Storm is actually mentioned by Bumblebee in that episode. Unfortunately, you have to understand that there's not much on them, really, that I can find anyway. I'm sure that there's probably comics or something like that on them, and if you have that information, please email with me on it, because I'd really love to read it or buy the comic or whatnot. But let's just go to the character. 2 Decepticon logos on each wing. He's got a very classic G1 look to him. University. He's a repaint of the Starscream. I am a fan of the repaint, and it's just what it is, you know. I think it's a good way to get different characters out there and a little press out there for them. He's got 2 shootable missile launchers on both sides. He's supposed to be very articulate, very articulate, but he likes to keep to himself. He likes to just be a part of the Rainmaker group. So kudos to him for not wanting all the press in the world. So let's start. Very well made. There's a lot of articulation on this character. Personally, to start transforming him, he comes in jet form, but to start transforming him, take off both of the missile launchers, put them to the side somewhere, whatever. Personally, I like to start with the legs just because it's easier for me. It's not how they recommend it in the change, but it's just easier for me. Pop out the legs, separate the legs, move the feet down. On both sides of the legs, pop in the back tailgate. There you go. Wings go up. Gives them the very classic Starscream look, you know, the wings up. I think that's really cool, personally. Next, what you're going to want to do is open up the chest plate, like so. And the head part of the jet revolves around backwards. Open it up there, and you'll see his face. Both arms are tucked in, so you pull both arms out. And then the bottom part here kind of pushes in to where you have his chest. And now you can push his chest in. Pretty easy. Both hands, there's two hands in there. He's making fists just like that. And same with the other. A little tricky with mine here because it doesn't like to pop out the other, but it is there. But there you go. Now you have a choice to make. You can either put the missile launchers in the hands, which they do fit in the hands, like so, or you could put them on the arms. I'm going to put them on the arms just because this is how I like to personally display them. Gives them that classic look. And there you go, that's Acid Storm for you, one of the Rainmakers, the most articulate of the group. He wants nothing to do with the fame of it all. I think it's pretty cool. Legs have a little movement, no knee movement. There is no real knee movement, it's very stiff. The arms go up and down, they do not do 360s because the wings prevent it. The head does not turn, it's a straightforward look, that's what you're going to get with him, like it or not, that's how he's going to go. I think he looks really cool. I think they did a very good job on this in particular robot from the Universe line. It's got a metal chest plate, which I think, it's not completely metal, but a little bit of metal in there, which I think is pretty cool. Rating, I would go with a clear 5 out of 10. I like him. I think he has a very classic look. Not many ball joints, which I do like a lot. So yeah, I think it's a very good Transformers. And if you've ever seen any of my reviews before, I don't hardly ever go over the rating 8. So yeah, I think 5, in my opinion, is pretty good. I'd put him as a very displayable. You know, he's one of the ones that I would display in his robot form and not his alt form. A very good addition to the Seekers, and yeah, that's my review. Thanks for tuning in. Matt, later. Love you.